This season's Premier League has been about one man and one man only. Okay, you've got Manchester City doing a madness, Arsenal plummeting new depths, and the tightest relegation battle in years. But on an individual level, Mo Salah has stolen the show. Unwanted by Chelsea and averaging a very good but not incredible goal every other game at Roma, Salah has turned into Europe's deadliest forward and won a heap of admirers along the way. Don't get us wrong, we're not saying nobody expected Salah to be a good signing, but he might just hit 50 goals in all competitions, so it's no wonder he's starting to earn comparisons with Leo Messi. The most remarkable part of his success this season stares you in the face every time you watch him play. He's not even a striker. Sure, Liverpool's front three is fluid, something that's allowed Salah to be as effective as he has, and he does come inside, but he's still a wide man. But the fact that he's not a traditional striker isn't even the most puzzling thing about his sudden transformation into a goal machine. A lot of the time, he doesn't even look like a great finisher. We're all ready and waiting for someone to paste a load of stats into the comments, but he just doesn't always fill you with confidence that the net's going to bulge when he's in on goal. What you do know is that with his speed and movement, he's always going to get another opportunity, especially in a team as attacking as Liverpool's, and sooner or later, he's going to punish you.
His style of play is just incredibly hard to deal with, and he creates chances out of seemingly nothing, and he might miss 25% of those chances, and he'll look very unnatural on the ball, and he'll seem like he's falling over, and he might blaze one over the bar. And I think that's maybe, aside from the sheer amount of goals that he scored, that's part of his charm as well.
But it's not just in terms of his position and attributes that Salah's season has come as a surprise. Clearly, £36.9 million plus bonuses isn't exactly loose change. But it's also not that much more than mid-table or relegation-threatened teams spend these days. You've got to spend Neymar, Ousmane Dembele, Kylian Mbappe and Paul Pogba levels of cash if you want a real world beater, don't you? Well, apparently not. Mo's gone and proved that there is still some value for money in the transfer market in the year of our Lord 2018. Value that many had written off as something from a bygone era after widespread excess in the last few windows. But why have we all fallen for him so hard? He's just another high-profile player scoring a boatload of goals for one of the biggest clubs in the world, isn't he? So why can't we wipe that stupid grin off our face when he scores? And why do we always end up singing one of his songs down the pub even though we don't support Liverpool? Salah's is a golden formula. A supremely talented footballer, also blessed with an inherent likability. Whether that's because of his attitude, the way he gets you out of your seat when he's on the pitch, his infectious smile, positivity and enthusiasm, or something you can't quite put your finger on, everyone seems to love him. And that's no mean feat, because it can sometimes feel like in football, there's not that much room for just sitting back and appreciating someone or something for what they are. Every defeat is the worst thing that's ever happened. Social media lets us bombard players with abuse at any given moment. You take a stance and you stick with it. You're a Ronaldo or a Messi fan, not both. The tribal nature of the game means any negative trait is picked up on and often amplified way out of proportion. Just look at the way Frank Lampard was nicknamed Fat until the end of his superb career. But the cult of Salah is a rare and wonderful thing in the modern game, and something that's uniting football fans across a country that's infatuated with the little Egyptian.
There's two sort of key elements to the cult of Salah, and it's his playing style. I think he plays in a way that you don't see a lot anymore. There's a clumsiness to it, and there's a lot of hard work put into that. The second part of the reason why he's so popular is he just seems like such a nice down-to-earth guy. Maybe it's because he's a little bit later into his career and it never quite kicked on at Chelsea, that he hasn't been smothered by marketing and PR and stuff like that yet, so you get to see the kind of genuine guy. Maybe it's that, but maybe it's just that he's a super nice person and people want to be his friend and people want to sing his name.
At Liverpool, he's the personification of the team they want to be. Exciting, quick, skillful and great to watch. While back home, he's a national hero, sending his country to the World Cup, winning African Footballer of the Year, building schools and donating to hospitals. Nobody's saying he's had a career that can hold a candle to Messi's, or that he'll achieve as much in the game, but think about it. Think about the level Salah's playing at, some of the things he's been doing with the football, the adulation and godlike status he's enjoying, and suddenly, comparisons with the Argentine genius don't seem as outrageous as you